Hi, welcome back to the channel, Fifa Mobile. Alright, prepared for the icon strike with 6 French player. So I'm going to show you in this video how I prepare for that. And of course, first I managed to get an additional lineup as part of those perks points. You're going to spend 50 of those perk points to get an additional lineup. And then I got myself already 5 French players in my inventory itself. So I've got French players, there are 5 in the cards, but here we are having a headache in terms of how should we best deploy the French players. And we all understand that now Icon Strikes needs 6 French players, so end of the day I need to get one more in order to fulfill that criteria. Why do you need to fulfill that criteria is because you gotta earn those Icon Strikes points. You need to have 6 French players in a team before you head out in terms of getting all those goals. My advice would be you get those goals via the H2H division rivets play, because you kill 2 birds at one strike itself, because end of the day, if you go for 6 French players already and you are playing the other events, which is not the divisional H2H, you will just fulfill 3 of the 6 criteria for rewards. So apparently there are 6 rewards in the Icon Strikes. If you play it all your matches, which on the left side is to show you the number of goals required, and the right side there are 3 criteria that says that you need to score the goals in the H2H. But if you do it H2H, you fulfill both criteria. So apparently by just doing H2H divisional rivets play, you are getting all 6 rewards itself. Alright, so now I got to replace all the players that are currently in my original team. Although I know I will suffer in terms of the OVR and the chemistry, but I'm trying my best to fulfill what is able based on the limitations that we have, i.e. there are currently only 5 French players, and because they are French players, by national itself they are really linked up in terms of chemistry. So we just got to find the best fit based on their positioning, so that we can increase the OVR, at the same time maintaining that chemistry link between the French players. There's also a cluster of chemistry among my current players, so I'm trying to get the best of both worlds, i.e. having 6 French players close to each other so they can maintain that French chemistry, while at the same time maintaining that cluster that I'm really currently in my team, which is the remaining 5 players with the same chemistry numbers. So you can see here trying to render different formations, and then to explore, because it's really important you gotta find the correct formation so that at the end of the day you get a maximum OVR and chemistry. So you can see here we got a goalkeeper, which is from French. Of course we have an LW, which we got it from the daily lock-in, 86 LW. Then we got a 80 striker, and now let's see when we change it to LW as well. So although we have 2 LWs, but I think doesn't really matter. Of course we can swap around and see how it work out. 88 98, so it goes to 88 103, so not too bad. I mean that would be another possibility. Alright, so you can see the CM wise, we have an 80 CDM in position of CM. So these are the 5 French players I currently have, i.e. the striker positions, LW, ST and RW, all are French players, goalkeeper and then CM. Alright, so we'll see how best, again, is this the best we could get, 88 98, and I got to make sure that I got one more French players to add into the team. So you can see here the maximum by rank we can go is OVR 90, but once we put in the French, apparently the OVR will drop. So I'm trying to do a mix and match all over again to make sure we get optimal, and with a limitation of 11,720 coins, I need to get one more French player. Unlikely I'll be able to get one that is very high OVR, but that doesn't really matter. French players, I'm really familiar with them because the fact that previously in the previous season I love my French team. So I'm probably gonna get some of those in the low 70s. Just a few familiar ones. I think COD will be one of them. Then I mean, end of the day, we're gonna take a look at the market price. I can only afford 11,000, so let's see who can we get. Right, so we have already double checked all this national in terms of French. There isn't any, so that means that even if I wish to put in a very low OVR, I can't. So here we are. Currently I've bought COD. I think I've a couple of $1,000. You can see 11,000, so about 7,000 I spent on COD. So with COD coming in, definitely the OVR will suffer, but nonetheless, that's a matter of fact that we need 6 French players, so that doesn't really matter. End of the day, most importantly, we should grab all those icon strikes rewards. Shouldn't really affect too much of your gameplay in terms of your OVR. Just try your best to find the best formation. So here we are with COD coming in. I would need to rearrange again. We can see here the OVR is not 90, but the chemistry seems to be not too bad. I mean, end of the day, having 103 chemistry isn't that too bad. You can see the cluster form on the tops among the French, and then at the bottom with my current team. Of course, if I could gain more money, I will upgrade COD and then get an 80 so that we can get a chemistry and get all these rewards. This is the rewards we're talking about. As you can see, the left hand side is scoring number of goals with French player, and the right you could get it in the H2H. So by doing H2H, you fulfill both criteria, and henceforth you can able to gain all the 6 rewards. Alright, so that's what I advise. Next, let's enter into the daily skill match, and I'll show you how to get the 6 stars. Alright, this is the easy mode. Easy mode isn't that difficult because apparently it doesn't flip the target board. So just aim for those that is so-called highlighted to gain the maximum points. And you got to understand this is a moving target. So when you aim, you try to aim slightly forward of where your target is. Of those in the shinings, also called those highlighted ones. Okay, if you wish to, you could maintain it when it appears in the lower row rather than the higher row, because sometimes you don't get it shoot properly, you will miss a chance. Alright, so focus on the lower row and you should be fine. Okay, so next let's move on to the normal mode, which is slightly harder. This skill games itself, I'll give a couple of tries before I manage to get the 3 stars. The key to this is again try to hit the lower row. When it flipped, then you start to aim forward by giving some positioning in front, because you know it's a moving target. So the key is when it flipped. Alright, once it's flipped, then you start to enter to kick the ball. Okay, so that's how you work for this. Okay, so that's how I try to get the 3 stars from this. Okay, so once you can see that the target is far away and the time is short, you should focus on just those that are not highlighted as well, because it doesn't mean that you're going to hit all the highlighted to get all the 3 stars. As long as you hit the target of those that are highlighted, probably 2 or 3, you are good to go. Okay, so just make sure you do not waste those precious time, and that's how you get the 3 stars already. Alright, so I wish you good luck in the icon strikes, because I think those players are really interesting and good. Alright, so here we are, we claim the daily milestones when you get the 2 stars and then eventually the 6 stars. Alright, I wish you good luck and all the best for the icon strikes and get your great player ahead. Thank you for watching, like and subscribe.